Happy late morning, everyone. It is about 10 o'clock, and today we are doing a day in the life, and this is going to be really raw and real. If you're new here, I'm Rian, a Christ-following wife and a homeschool mom to 3 boys. Here we talk all things homeschool, and we will learn together how to use our roles as wife, mom, teacher, and homemaker in order to glorify God. Because we are in the middle of packing for our move, and if you've ever moved before, you know that the weeks leading up, your house looks like a bomb went off. And that's exactly what my house looks like right now. It's literally driving me crazy. But what I keep doing is like going through and like cleaning. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, I haven't packed anything. So I've just kind of let the mess be so that I can keep packing. So you're gonna see it all today, but hopefully you enjoy it. So we are getting ready to do a tiny bit of school, just some math, maybe some sunlight, and then I'm gonna do some work while they play outside in the sprinkler, and I will get some packing done. Then I have some YouTube stuff to work on later. All right, guys, I wasn't joking. The boys have to entertain themselves some way, so they're doing Hot Wheels tracks. We have packing materials, we have packed boxes, we have totes to be packed, more totes to be packed, a disaster of a kitchen, and yeah, so.
Like on the nose, even I got the water.
Your scratch was stinging, so you put water on it? Okay, good job. Numbers to name lengths that include a fraction of a centimeter. For instance, the length of this segment can be written as 23 millimeters or 2.3 centimeters. Just like if you look. All right, we got this kid finishing up his math. It's just after 11, so they will finish that up and they will take their lunch outside and get to play in the sprinkler. Is that exciting? Okay, so they're out there jumping on the trampoline while I get their lunches ready. My husband said I'm gonna be their favorite person for the next couple weeks because we're going to be having a lot of peanut butter and jelly for lunch, or at least they are. Because I finally just like broke down. I was like, I cannot do this 3 meals a day, plus packing, plus finishing up homeschool. Like, I can't keep up. And so I decided we're going to make lunches really easy, even if they're not the healthiest lunches in the world, because it's just a short season, right? So we're gonna be doing a lot of PB&Js, a lot of snacky lunches, which we do these anyway, but I also like to throw in like real lunches, but we're cutting that out. So we're gonna be doing a lot of popcorn and raw veggies and stuff like that. Yogurt, I don't know. But it's just a busy time. Like, I'm so thankful today that my husband actually took my van, so I cannot go anywhere, even if someone asks me to, because we've been somewhere every day this week. And when you're trying to pack and are exhausted from growing a baby also, like, I do not do well being productive in the evenings right now. And so, like, my daytime is my jam. And so when people are asking me to go places and do things, like we had a birthday party yesterday, which was a blast. That was like the fun thing I got to do this week, but we've had to like run a bunch of errands other than that this week. And it's just like, I don't have time to do anything else. But my husband took my van today because the air conditioner is starting to go out, and his car is a stick, so I can't drive it, and it has 0 AC. Mine was just kind of like fading out. His is like never worked, I don't think. So I don't want to drive his car, even if I could drive his car. So I am forced to stay home today, which is great. My sister came by for a little bit this morning, but it was nice to talk to her. I haven't seen her in a while, seeing as we only live 5 minutes from each other. But I'm just like, we are minimizing our life right now. My friend Megan over at Pennies and Salt was giving me some great advice on easy meals for dinners to do these next few weeks, to where I'm not like, I don't have the money, nor do I really want to eat takeout every night. And, you know, you can only do so many like frozen, pre-cooked junk food. So I don't want to do that full time. So she gave me some really good ideas on things that I can do that are like super easy, and like how to kind of cook some stuff ahead. I think my friend Katie was talking to me about that, but yeah, we're just simplifying right now. As a reminder to myself and to any other mamas that might be going through some major life changes, whether that be having babies and moving or job changes or whatever it may be, just remember that the beauty of homeschool is that we can adapt to our seasons, and we can adapt everything, including our meals and everything else. Actually, my next video coming out after this one should be homeschooling during difficult seasons or during busy seasons, where I just kind of talk about what I've learned in the few years or several years, I guess, that I've homeschooled on, you know, the beauty of homeschool is that we can adapt during these seasons. And I'm just gonna kind of go into why that is and how that is and what we've done to kind of help us. But right now, peanut butter and jelly is how we're making it work. Bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Easy as that. Since we're being just real and honest, here's my vice and it's how I cope. It's Coke, it's not beer. About twice a week, I just have to. Like, it helps me cope, okay? But we have balance. See, this is my lunch, so it like balances out, maybe, right?
That's all. Little one.
So another little hack I have to help motivate me to pack is I allow myself to watch TV. So I don't get to watch TV a lot, so I'll turn on something kind of mindless. I muted it because I forgot about copyright type stuff. But for me, that's something like Full House or something like that I've seen every episode and I know what's going to happen. But it just gives me something to kind of like focus on a little bit so that I'm not just like dreading packing. So I set my laptop up here. I'm in my kids' room right now. I have the laptop up on the bunk bed and I'm going to pack their closet that was just really clean when we were showing our house, and it's already a disaster. Life with kids, right? Okay, so that was just all of the games and stuff like that, snap circuits, things like that from the top of their closet. We still got a lot to go. Yeah, we have a lot of learning toys I've discovered, but they get played with, so I don't know, we keep them around. So now I'm going to switch to some of the smaller stuff that's not like boxes. And my husband works for a car dealership, so they transport things in these totes. So we are getting to borrow these. He used to work for a parts store when we first got married for several years, and we use those with every move, and they are a lifesaver because they stack perfectly. They're really durable and rugged, so you don't have to worry about your breakables as much. So let's get to this littler stuff. Okay, another box down. Okay, we're gonna go out and check on the boys now. I know they've made a mess, but boys and water, you can't really expect anything else, right? So another thing I've learned in the times that I've moved, and I'm sure it's pretty well known to most people, is when you're packing bookshelves, don't just put them all in one box. So what we typically do is with almost every box, because we're a homeschool family and we have a ton of books, just put like a layer of books at the bottom and then pack other lighter stuff on top of it so that that weight is dispersed. The first few times we moved, we put like a tote full of only books, and it was like it took 2 people to carry it, and even then it was a little sketch. So I'm gonna start with their bookshelf, but I'm just gonna put a few books in each tote as we go. All right, another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. So since I am cleaning out the boys' rooms right now, I don't really want them in there for rest time. So I let them have a special treat and they get to watch a movie in my room for their rest time instead of actually reading and taking naps. I mean, my older 2 don't take naps, but they read while the little one naps. So I'm going to get back to work in their rooms. I was gonna have them take a rest in the living room, but our Blu-ray player's on the fritz in there. So they're in my room. Okay, so now I have moved into my toddler's room. Most of his actual room doesn't have much of anything in it, a few things on the walls, but his closet is only like 25% his. The other 75%, since we're living in a small space, is more so our school area. So this has all of our arts and crafts stuff in it, and like our puzzles and our Play-Doh and our science kits and stuff like that. So I've already kind of started and took a bunch of stuff off the top shelf, but we still got a little ways to go. Guys, look at this. This is my oldest son's little keepsake box. Look at his little face. I mean, I'm really glad I'm having another one, because this would kill me if I thought I was done having babies. It is time for me to take a break from the packing. My back is starting to hurt, so I think I need to lay off lifting and getting up and down from the floor so much. So I'm going to go pick up the house, just a quick blitz. I'm not doing anything crazy because, like I said, it just gets messed up all over again. So I'm gonna go do a quick blitz and get started on dinner, and then hopefully have time for some YouTube work this evening. All right, we made it easy tonight. Just heated up some hamburger I already had cooked and made spaghetti. And this little dude's really enjoying it. Is that good stuff? Hey guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. We finished dinner, got the kitchen all cleaned up, and it's been kind of a rough evening. We've had some disobedient kids and some stressed out and tired parents. So I think we just need to wrap it up for tonight and have some conversations and relax and hit it back again hard tomorrow. So I thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.